Hello and welcome. In the previous lesson, we created the truck model and now we are going to apply textures to it. So, before we go ahead and start texturing, we are going to need to actually get it into our Substance Painter project. So, I'm going to go up to File and create a new project here, and we are going to be greeted with this panel. You have likely seen this before if you have worked with Substance Painter. So, the first thing we are going to need is click select, and I am going to navigate to where we have saved the FPX file in the previous video. We can go ahead and select it. Just hit OK and this will bring our mesh here. It's looking pretty good. Okay, there's a setup stage that I want to do before we get to texturing, and that's baking mesh map. And the reason for baking is that we bake out these particular maps so that the software is going to know how to read them, and then we can go ahead and start applying materials and smart materials and stuff. But we will need to go ahead and actually bake them out first. So I'm going to come up to texture set setting and going to scroll down here, and you can see the mesh maps option at the bottom. I'm going to hit this bake mesh maps button and it's going to bring up this panel here for baking. So this is a lot of information immediately presented to us, but let's focus on our attention over on the left side here. So these are going to be all the different maps that we can go ahead and bake, but we are not going to need to bake all of them. Like, I don't think I'm not going to need an ID map because we didn't need go ahead and actually provide our materials with any ID colors. So we are going to be creating masks within Substance Painter itself manually. However, the rest of them I'm going to go ahead and use because they are going to be pretty important for using some of the masks and the smart materials that we want to use. So now let's focus our attention into this common parameters area, and you can see there is a lot of information, but most of it we are not going to have to focus on. And the first one I do want to take a look at is going to be the output size. Now we'll actually use another separate high poly mesh to bake onto the low poly mesh. So here, high definition meshes. I'll upload high poly model. And now I'm going to switch the anti-aliasing to just be 4x4. Yes, here we are free and clear to go ahead and bake. So let's go and bake selected textures. And once that's done and baked, just take a look at our asset here. Now I am going to apply textures to the model. You can use Adobe Color for color combinations for texturing, and of course, that will provide you a great help. You can search colors for any of your desired objects. Here we get colors for truck. So I'll add these colors to the texture now. Oh yes, our model is looking pretty good. Let's see this in rendering mode. Oh, perfect. Now I'm going to export textures, and for that go up here to File, and here is Export Textures, and it's going to bring up a panel here for exporting textures. We have to select the folder to save our file, and here I'm going to hit export, and this will start exporting, and here it's done. Well, I really hope you found this course very helpful. If there is something you didn't understand, you can contact us anytime. Thank you for watching. Take care.